Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kayla and today I'll be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy of the reading with this oracle deck. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing alright, better every day. Let's go ahead and get into it, please, and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the reading. The number 33 could be significant. Alright, we have fork in the road. Number 13. With number 3 between worlds at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So number 13, fork in the road. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Every choice has a consequence. You have arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart as to no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience, okay? So with fork in the road coming out as the overall energy of the reading, the number 13 could be significant, okay? Owls, whatever type of animals these are on here could be significant, okay? Maybe seeing a sign that says pulled, like it does right there at the bottom, could be significant, okay? It's time for you to make a decision, okay? Make sure you consider the consequences before you decide on whatever it is that you're going to do. But it's time for you to make a decision, okay? To choose something. Which way it is that you're going to go. Okay, let's see. Get some clarity. Please and thank you. 844 could be significant. One card at a time. Why is fork in the road here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. One card at a time. Only the truth may come out. Why is fork in the road here? The overall energy of the reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is fork in the road here? One card at a time, please and thank you, Spirit. Alright, King of Swords comes out. Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice. Remain objective and fair-minded. Public speaking, communicate clearly. Unemotional relationships or being being emotionally unavailable. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Wands. It talks about planning for the long-term abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next, okay? So, maybe move from a space of... I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe move from a space of logic rather than emotions, okay? Be impartial, as it says here. Use your mind. I feel like, okay, the color blue could be significant, okay? Things could be paying off for you at this time, all right? 7 of Swords up underneath the 3 of Wands. A loss of peace of mind. A loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss, make sure you are honest with yourself. Embrace embarrassing secrets. What the hell? And then the Page of Wands. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impartial, and patient. News of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passion. Finish what you start. Okay. So maybe a lot of things, there could be a lot going on that is causing you to be maybe a bit frustrated. I'll say that, okay? Just be paying attention, okay? Let's see what else comes out for fork in the road, please and thank you, Spirit. One card at a time. Why is fork in the road here? Why is fork in the road here? Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. Someone could be pregnant or expecting a child. Same thing. Alright, maybe you already have a child and you're pregnant, okay? Money could be significant. Maybe you are coming into a lot of money here. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. Generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, the ability to make anything more beautiful. A love of family and home. Be practical about how you proceed. A love of art and beauty. A sensible approach. Okay. So definitely you could be coming into a lot of money and being very generous. Okay. Yeah, definitely I feel like also your hard work is paying off, as I said. The things that you've worked on in the past are starting to pan out. Okay. 848 could be significant. What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for fork in the road. One card at a time, only the truth may come out. What else for fork in the road? Alright. Awakening. A temporary pause for reflection and insight, and awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness, charitable actions. Alright. Some of you may be in a tree, okay? A white feather could be significant. Red shirt, brown pants, green shirt, okay? You could be taking some time apart or away from something to think about something, okay? Getting some insight or clarity about something, okay? Three of Wands at the bottom, planning for the long-term, abundance from past choices, pride and success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. These are the same cards that were underneath here. Yeah, maybe you're taking some time to think about something, to consider something, okay? What else for fork in the road? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off debt, sharing your wealth with the others of less fortunate. Ace of Cups at the bottom, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. So you could be, a lot of money could be coming into you. Alright. Or a lot of opportunities, a lot of something is coming into you, okay? You're going to be able to pay off some debt, alright? You're going to be able to help others with things as well, okay? You could be strengthening your spiritual gifts, your spiritual insight, okay? Awakening to your spiritual gifts, maybe starting a new relationship, moving, probably, okay? Four could be significant. One more for fork in the road, please, and thank you, Spirit. My stomach hurts and I don't know why. One final card for fork in the road, please, and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear, only the truth may come out. The Magician. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a successful manifest if you believe you can do it, okay? Okay, so feathers could definitely be significant, okay? Flowers, rainbow maybe, okay? Definitely believe in yourself, okay? Now is the perfect time for something. I feel like 7 of Wands here at the bottom. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power. But also choose your battles wisely, okay? So pay attention. Stand up for yourself. Protect yourself. Be confident. Courageous, alright? There may be something that you need to quickly take advantage of. All right, so be aware of that. Let's get clarity. Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is the King of Swords here? Commitment, marriage, promises, and fidelity. At the bottom, clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. Chasing only you. Maybe somebody's coming into your life to maybe confess their love for you, and all of a sudden, like, you know, maybe they're coming on really strong, and you need to probably be remain objective, okay? Communicate clearly, be unemotional, and in a communication with someone, okay? Someone may be trying to like drag you back into something, okay? 1044 could be significant. One more for commitment here with the King of Swords. Please and thank you, Spirit. Emotional storm at the bottom, turmoils, unstable, unaffected. At the bottom, distance, separation, space, blockage. Okay, so maybe there's someone that you are away from. They're going through some type of emotional storm here. They're unstable. Finality, farewells, leaving behind, closure, abandoned, left out, walked away cold. They're going through something like literally maybe losing their mind, because it's like they're finally realizing that you are literally done. With finality here, closure, leaving behind, and farewells, okay? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear, only the truth may come out. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty. At the bottom, twin flame, mirroring, shared feelings, reflection, rejection, and pride. Somebody could be getting clarity on something, maybe. All right, maybe the truth is being revealed about something. Maybe somebody's inheritance was tied to a family or something of that sort. Someone's twin flame. All right. Somebody maybe made an irrational decision or dismissed somebody. Somebody could have been very prideful, arrogant, ego-driven, stubborn. One more for clarity here with the Ten of Pentacles. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card here for clarity with the Ten of Pentacles. Only the truth may come out. One card for clarity here with the Ten of Pentacles. Please and thank you. Alright, conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. At the bottom, twin flame, divine feminine, and healing. Yeah, it's like all of a sudden somebody is ready to make a choice about something that maybe at one point they felt confused about. They didn't know who to choose, you or somebody else, okay? But now they're healing and realizing something. What about awakening here? A temporary pause for reflection and insight, and awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness and charitable actions. Apologize. So someone may be seeing things differently, so now they want to apologize or return, or they want your forgiveness. Longing, craving, wanting, aching, clinging, and conflicted. Yeah. Somebody's definitely thinking about you a lot with longing and clinging here. They want you bad, okay? But maybe you guys are like too different. Something of that sort, okay? You guys just don't mesh well. Something of that sort. It's just not working out, okay? Why is awakening here? Apology. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card. Why is apology here with awakening? Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is apology here with awakening? One card, please and thank you, Spirit. Mistakes. Misunderstood, victim lost soul. Yeah, somebody all of a sudden, you know, don't be surprised if somebody reaches out to you and all of a sudden it's like they're just pouring their heart out, okay? Somebody wants a new beginning here with you. Try again, new direction, start over. Maybe somebody wants to be open now and speak a truth, but be aware, because elusive is right here too. Dishonesty, deception, and trickery. They may be just trying to lie their way back into your life. Be aware of that. Alright, why is this Six of Pentacles here? The good you do comes back to you in unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. At the bottom, thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. Heartfall. So maybe someone new is coming into your life, okay? Let's get one more for beginnings here with the Six of Pentacles. Please and thank you, Spirit. You're going to get the love that you give to others. Something like that, okay? One more for the Six of Pentacles here with beginnings. Try again, new direction, and start over. My stomach is literally like cramping, like if I was on my cycle. And I got off of it like at least 5 days ago. I don't know why my stomach is feeling like that. Soulmates at the bottom, deep love, unity, connection. Somebody was very prideful. One card for beginnings. Try again, new direction, start over here with the Six of Pentacles. Heartfall, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Yeah, somebody wasn't open. They realized they messed up. Sorrow at the bottom, loss, grief, depression, breaking point, broken. Somebody cannot take it anymore, all right? Maybe they can't keep pretending. Okay. Why is the Magician here? Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a successful manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. Why is the Magician here? Please and thank you. Why is the Magician here? One or two cards for the Magician. Finality. Farewells, leaving behind, and closure. At the bottom, realization, epiphanies, understanding, and awakenings. Boundaries, no, drawing the line enough, spying, social networks, information ways. I feel like you get to decide, you know? Like if there's really something or someone you want to leave behind, now is the time for you to either leave them behind or open up a door and allow them back into your space, okay? One more for the Magician here with finality. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more for the Magician here with finality. One final card, only the truth may come out. Block out any interferences. One final card for the Magician here with finality, farewells, leaving behind, enclosure. Divine Feminine. At the bottom, elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery, time, waiting, cycles, moments, open heart, receptive, empathy, loyalty. I feel like this is kind of confirmation that, you know, somebody was never going to change with this elusive time and open hearts. Like maybe you think or thought if you waited around on somebody that with time they will change or something. I don't see that happening. So I feel like you definitely have a choice to make, though. Definitely with Fork in the Road being an overall energy of the reading, you have a choice to make. You know, and I feel like, you know, it's are you moving forward or are you moving backwards here, okay? We have In Between Worlds at the bottom of the deck, number 3. So the number 3 could be significant. What are these called? What are they called? I was going to say penguins. That's not what those are called. Peacocks. No, that's not a peacock. That is flamingos. Flamingos could be significant. What the hell? Peacocks could be significant too, because why would I say that? Alright, 3. Between worlds. Transitions. Not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness. No man's land. Between the worlds is where you must go. Is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time where you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life. within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your thoughts, greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed, okay? Rainbows could be significant, okay? Maybe like party, that stuff that you see in the background, that when people, I don't know, with the confetti and shit, that shit could be significant, okay? A party could be significant, okay? Water is significant, all right? A crown could be significant. What type of bird is that? With the beak that goes in the flower and gets the pollen, I don't know. Mockingbird, maybe, okay? So you are coming out of one area of life and going into the next, okay? And I feel like what's on the other side is something very beautiful, all right? And this picture depicts it, okay? You're coming into something that was not so beautiful and coming out of something that was not so beautiful, coming into something much more beautiful, much better, okay? You will not be disappointed, as it says, okay? So that is the message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.